This is quite an unexpected video from me, and I never make these kind of videos, but for some reason, this has hit me more than I really thought it would. I'm not sure what the reason is. I have a feeling that I know what it is, but hey, man. Um, Now, by the way, on my lip is a cold sore, okay? I don't got herpes, okay? Let's just get that out the way, right? You know what I'm saying? Before y'all start commentating and going crazy on that. Um, but something terrible has happened. Not just happened, but has happened yesterday. And I was actually shocked when I saw it because now I was not a follower or a complete follower, I would say, 100% devoted to like Charlie Kirk or anything, but I definitely had seen quite a lot of his videos, to be honest. I really enjoyed just sitting down and watching his debates simply because it was funny to me how he would absolutely destroy everyone that he would debate, most people, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a fair share, very rare, but a few people that actually had very solid points against him. But most of the people that he went up against, like it would just be completely clear that he was dominant in that. And it was just funny to me, and it was quite entertaining. It was quite interesting, his views and how he just responded to everything. He had an answer for everything. He was in his ways. He was so intelligent at just the age of 31. Bro, he passed at 31. That's actually crazy to think about it. He had a whole family. He had 2 kids. Um it's quite insane what this world has become. It's actually very, very sad. It's a sad day. Sad days. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some sad days to come because this is actually very, very crazy to me. Um, like I said, I'm not into politics or none of that, but I never really cared about politics. It's just not me. I show no interest in it whatsoever. There was some views that I disagreed with him on. Well, mainly just one thing that I disagreed with him on, and that was the abortion thing. But I would come to a compromise if there was something in the Bible that proved, which I never heard him say anything about this, so I'm not sure. But if there was something in the Bible that proved that having a baby, no matter what the circumstance um, is the right way, then I would be able to compromise. But that's the only thing that I really didn't agree with him on. That if somebody got, you know, forcefully impregnated, that they should have the baby. I did not agree with that because he was pro for that. Um, but yeah, that's about the only thing that I disagreed with him on. The rest of the things that he talked about were pretty much, if you thought about it from a logical standpoint, they were true. Um, Now, most people get in their feelings and they start rambling on about things that don't even make sense. You know, they don't think logically anymore. People are ran by emotions. It's actually quite sad to see. But logically, the things he would say were pretty true. I think most people who actually have the right mind would agree with that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but this is quite sad. And it's, yo, I was looking through some of the comments. Now, YouTube was mostly love. The first thing that I saw about Charlie Kirk's death, I think it was on Instagram. And it actually blew me away. I think this is why it's hitting harder for me. Not only because of this, but because he was a follower of Jesus Christ and he devoted himself to Jesus Christ. And he spoke openly about the gospel, preached about the gospel, and like just everything that he says about the gospel and everything that, because I am not knowledgeable at all, bro. When it comes to the Bible, I am not knowledgeable about politics or about any of that because you know, I don't know why. I just never really looked into it 100%. But um, the fact that he was a follower of Jesus Christ and he preached about the gospel so well and just knew exactly what he was talking about was admirable, bro. It was so admirable that it interests me so much. I just don't understand how anybody could do this, and I just don't understand the people that are celebrating his death. Like I said, I went on Instagram and there was a bunch of people just saying such brain dead things, bro. Like celebrating his death, saying he was a Nazi, saying he was this, he was that. Probably people who never even watched his debates or his videos thoroughly. Like people are so brain dead nowadays that they just watch out of context clips and form an opinion off of that. It's actually quite sad, bro. Like the comments were sickening, bro. People celebrating his death is actually insane. It just shows it. I'm still in shock, bro. Reading those comments, it's quite. Yo, nobody deserves a death like that, bro. I saw now the first video that I saw of him was the further away one, where you just see him get shot from like further away. And that to me was mind blowing. Just the way his body just reacted to the shot was crazy. But then when I saw the close up video of just the blood gushing out of him, out of his neck, dude, that was heartbreaking. That was actually heartbreaking. Now, I don't know if his kids and his wife were there with him when this happened. Y'all can let me know down in the comments if they were there. That would just be even more terrible, to be honest, because that is just insane, man. I don't even know, bro. Y'all have to realize that this is a man of God, a family of God, bro. This is crazy. Yo, and now his kids are going to be traumatized for the rest of their lives. It's sad. Moment of silence for him, man. My condolences go out to him and his family and everyone who's going through it right now with this. Nothing, no celebrity death or popular figure death has hit me like this one. And I think this is just because he was such a follower of Christ that it intrigued me so much. It was so sad to see him go out the way he did, but he definitely left his mark on this world, bro. And trust me, I'm sure there are going to be people carrying out his legacy, bro. I'm sure there's going to be more people coming forth and speaking so openly about the things that he did speak about. And this is going to continue, bro. It's not going to end. And hopefully they do, because it's, you know, I want to hear more of these kinds of things, man. I don't think I've heard anyone speak so well and so devotedly about the things they believed in, like Charlie Kirk. He articulated himself so well. It was impressive to me. You know, I just don't even know what to say, to be honest. And yeah, man, like this was definitely it was an assassination for sure. I mean, it had to be a trained person. It had to be someone who was out to get him for a while. It's quite crazy that there was this guy in the crowd who was just like up in the air cheering when his body was getting carried away. Like, dude, all this goes to show just how many demons there are out there in the world. How many demons, how many soulless beings there are in this world celebrating this death, just commenting that it was good that this happened, just commentating just bad things about him that aren't even true. First of all, they never watched him, that yet they're saying these stupid things that don't even make sense, bro. I don't even know. I could go on about the things that were said about him that were just untrue, like him being racist, which was so not true if you actually watched him being hateful towards people, so not true. Like, dude, I don't even know what to say about these brain dead people, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure those who are in the right mind, in the right mindset, in the right headspace will agree with me, bro. It's just, I don't know, people are dead in the brain. Like, it just has to be one of those situations. You're dead in the brain if you think this is a good thing, bro. I don't know, man. Soulless people exist. Demons clearly exist. This has got to stop. This is actually crazy, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Condolences to go out to him and his family. R.I.P. to Charlie Kirk, man. Such a good guy, bro. Anyways, I'm out.